What's going on, you guys? Blizzard here, Blue Chip Athletic Club. We're talking 50 days of fitness. We're gonna get after this thing. We've got a quick warm up here. We're gonna go through 3 different moves, Superman swimmers, opening the book, and some walkouts. We'll talk you through all of those things. We'll work 45 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest. We'll go 2 rounds. First things first is our Superman swimmers. So to get into those, you're basically just gonna lay down here flat on your stomach. Your feet will be planted in the ground. Your hands will go up, and then I like to come all the way straight back, and then hands up here over the head, and then we'll just work for the full working set. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Our next move here, we're gonna be opening the book. This is a pretty simple move. All we're gonna do is lay down here on our back, and I'm gonna drop my knees down to one side. Notice how my hands are staying flat out to my sides here, forming like a T. All I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hands closed into one side, almost like I'm in the fetal position here. Hands clapped together like I'm clapping. And then I'm going to open up all the way here, and I'm looking away from the camera now, and then coming back. And then we'll open up all the way here, and then close back off. And I want you to work 10 on the left, 10 on the right, or excuse me, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, right and left side. Next one's gonna be walkouts. These are pretty straightforward as well. I think we've been here before. Bend down, you're trying to touch your toes. You'll walk your hands out here all the way. If you're feeling spicy, you can throw a push up here and at the bottom, and then you'll walk your hands all the way back up to your feet, and you'll work for that 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You'll go through one more round of those 3 moves, and then we'll get into our set today. So slightly different today. What I want you to do is we're going to be doing a workout for time as our main section. So we're going to do 3 rounds for time. So you're going to do set your stopwatch, whatever you want to do, whether that's on a watch, on your phone. Either way, you're basically just going to click go when you start your first rep here of your Renegade rows. So we'll do 10 Renegade rows, 10 front squats, 10 alternating lunges. We'll demo those moves really quick. Grab my trusty dumbbells here. I'm going to be down on the ground in what I'll call my up plank position. Feel free, if you want to add the push-up here, you can. Otherwise, meet yourself where you're at as well. If you need to come down to your knees, that's always a modification that you can make. We'll be here, feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. I'll row once with the right, row with the left, and then throw our push-up in. That would be 1, and we're going to work 9 more of those reps there with our Renegade row. After we finish those, we'll grab our dumbbells here and get into our front squat. So we'll grab them, we'll rack them here. A couple different ways you can do it. Some people I know, they like to almost like hold them here on their shoulders. You can kiss them here in front of you. You can hold them here. I don't necessarily care. Just work for your full range of motion here, all the way down, all the way up. You'll do 20 of those total. And then last but not least, we're gonna do our alternating lunges here, just holding the dumbbells off to the side. Will be 30 total, so 15 per side. There's 1, there's 2. Feel free, if you're feeling spicy, you can go forwards, backwards, however you kind of want to work those. Again, once you finish your last rep of the lunge in your 3rd round, you'll hit stop. What I want you to do is I want you to post your time here, tell us how you did, throw it in the comments of the workout. We'd love to see how you guys are doing in these types of workouts. And also, it'll help you track your progress week to week when you do this one for the 2nd time. So we'll hit that. The next thing we're going to do is our Copenhagen side planks. This is going to be a timed evolution here, so we're kind of pivoting styles. I'm going to show you guys on a dumbbell how you can do this. I would recommend, though, if you have a bench or a box or a couch, that is the surface that I would use. I don't think a dumbbell is quite as ideal, but again, if that's all you have access to, you can make it work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my dumbbell here to the back of my mat. I'm going to stand it up kind of like so. I'm going to get myself into my side plank. Now, pro tip, the closer your body is to your surface that you're going to be elevating, the easier this movement's going to be. So if my knee is going to be on my dumbbell it's going to be easier than my foot. The further away that you get, the more difficult and more challenging it is. All you're essentially going to do is put a top side leg on an elevated surface here, and the bottom side leg is going to hover, and you're going to get yourself into a plank. So the way it looks, my left foot here is up, my right hip is down, and I'm going to press up here, and I'm just going to hover this bottom leg. So this is toughest variation, is hovering the bottom leg. This is going to be the, I'll call a little bit easier here, holding letting the right leg rest. And then obviously you're going to be holding for that full working set. So we're going to go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off Tabata style. And you'll do 4 on the right and then 4 on the left. So once I finish, I'll take my rest, shake out my shoulders. You don't have a lot of time though before you're popping right back up. And it's 4 rounds all in the same leg. And then we do 4 rounds all in the other leg. And last but not least, we're going to get into our cool down. We're going to go just knee 90s and then a passive figure 4. Pretty simple. We've done knee 90s a bunch. We'll be side to side here. If you're feeling spicy, you can obviously take your hands up off the ground, make it a little bit more challenging. If you're wanting a little bit extra, the figure 4 twist is super nice. So basically I'm just going to lay down here on my back, kick my feet up here. My foot is on top of my knee. My left foot's on top of my right knee. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop my feet down to the right, and then I'm going to look here to the left. And what that does is it really stretches out my back, outer part of my hip, and then what you'll do is you'll switch sides, right foot on top of the left knee, and then again you'll drop and then look over the other way. So feel free, hang out in that posture as long as you need to. Remember, the cool down is meant for you to bring your heart rate down, get you out of fight or flight. And that is what we got going on today. So good luck. Let me know how you guys do. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.